Comparison is the thief of joy. We've all heard that quote throughout our lives, and today we're going to be talking about why that quote sums up the feelings of the art community towards Pewdiepie's art journey. I'll be giving a little backstory just in case you guys are not aware of the situation. And if you're not, you must be living under a rock. Anyways, Pewdiepie's actually been uploading videos recently going over his art journey and showcasing his improvement. So with that being said, the natural and appropriate response should be congratulating him or getting inspired by him because he's improving so fast. That means you can too, right? Right? No. Twitter does what Twitter does best. Become tier 1 party poopers and piss on everybody's parade. With the following comments stating that Pew as a millionaire doesn't have to juggle everyday commitments like the rest of us and can just focus on whatever he basically wants, like art for example. No disrespect to Pewdiepie, but I hate how he had to start art the same exact time I did. Post Pewdiepie depression and quitting digital art and art in general. If you have any amount of free time you want due to being a millionaire and gifted genetics from your parents, then you too can learn how to draw a whole year of effort. Great to see the wave of artists shitting on anyone who can't draw each time as one of these come out. The most important thing that Pewdiepie has over you is not money and it is not time. The most important thing that he has over you is the special word that the art community lacks: dedication. There is this really awesome quote by Alex Ormanzi that states, "People say that they would kill for a shot, die for a chance, but in reality, they won't even wake up 60 minutes earlier for it." At the end of the day, what are you doing? What work are you putting in? What dedication do you have? I've talked to so many artists and they will spend 8 hours playing video games after work and then, okay, well, I'm about to go to bed and let me get an hour in. It's like, no, if you want this and you want it that bad, put in the work, be dedicated. The only reason why Pewdiepie is in the spot that he's in is because he was dedicated. There was even times that he stated in videos, I did not feel like drawing today, but I did it anyways. And that is the key to success. He may not even have a lot of time. You guys are just projecting what you think his day looks like because he has a lot of money. This dude has a whole wife, kid, and just a family to take care of on top of doing YouTube that has nothing to do with art. You guys just think he's not busy. You don't know what his day is. You just think that. And it's just frustrating because it's like, he even said that he's putting in little snippets throughout his day that he can. It's not like this dude is sitting down, but it's that daily dedication that gets you there. And you can't say that when a good majority of y'all don't put in the work as much as other people do. There is this YouTuber called Mark, and there's videos of him talking about his schedule throughout the day. This dude was in college, full time, and also had a girlfriend. And he was from Nigeria, and he moved to America for school. And that dude still found time throughout the day. All of his free time was dedicated to art, and he improved in 2 years. He went from 0 to hero in 2 years. And he said that sometimes he would only get 3 hours of sleep. That's crazy. It's like most of us wouldn't even do. I don't even do that. But see, the thing is that I'm not going to go out and complain about people being better than me. It's like, did I put in that level of work? No. So then I have no room to talk. It's just like, it's crazy that people feel the need that they earn this, they need this, they need that validation. It's like, no, you're in a spot that's highly competitive. The moment you think that you're doing a lot of work, you should sit back and realize that there's always someone doing more than you. Like, if you can't sit here and want an art job or want to be in this art community financially and then not put in the hard amount of work that you need to. If you want this, you can't just put an hour in a day. I don't believe so. And I'm not saying don't take breaks. I'm not saying work yourself to death or get burned out. I am just saying that there has to be sometimes that, hey, I don't feel like drawing, but I'm going to do it. Hey, I want to play this video game, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, I want to go hang out with these friends right now, but I'm not going to do it because of art. Art has to be a central point in your life in order for you to make this work. And that's with anything. That's not even just with art. That's just with anything in your life. If you want that for your career, you're going to have to work super hard at it. And it has to be a central point of your life. And if not, well, then someone else will take that mantle because someone else will put in that work. There's this awesome quote by Archerm, which is one of my favorite artists, and he says, "The only talent that I have is my dedication. That is it." And that quote speaks volumes for me, because it's like, we look at these people and it's like, man, I want to have what they have, but they're also putting in 12 hours plus a day. And if you want to have the job, work like you already have the job. Yes, it sucks that most of us are not in a position where we can work all day on art because we do have full-time jobs. Like, I work and I have to go in at 7 and get off at 4. That's just, it is what it is. I don't have time to spend my whole day drawing, but I do what I can. I am putting in that work. When I get home, I draw until I go to bed some days. That's the type of mentality that you need to have. Do what you can. Put all the work that you can possibly do. It's like these people put in all that time because they wanted the job, and now they have the job, and that's what they do all day. If I can do what I can and put in the time that I know that I can and doing my part, I will eventually be able to do that. And it's just like, you just have to sacrifice things at the end of the day. And if you're not willing to sacrifice, then don't complain. Now, I know that doesn't directly go to Pewdiepie because he's not trying to have an art career. He just wants to be good at it for a hobby. But I'm talking to the people that are complaining towards him, the people that want that spot and are quitting because a beginner is becoming better than them and they've spent quote unquote more time. But you also have to realize at the end of the day, he's new. He's starting at ground level 0, and you can only get better from 0. You can't go backwards, Like, you have to realize that this dude's new. He's gonna get better because there's no way that he's gonna get worse. You just have to realize people's spots, and you also have to realize that it isn't you. I believe that anybody can do it. Art is something that anybody can learn. I don't think you should put a human up on a pedestal and think that they can do better than you just because they have something in them. Like, no, they're human. They are human. And you are human. And if a human can do it, then you can do it. And I believe that y'all can do it. You just gotta be dedicated. Just put in more time, and at the end of the day, come back in 2 years and tell me about it. You will be better in 2 years. You will have that spot in 2 years. If you really dedicate yourself to it, you will be in a whole better spot than when you were. And so that's just kind of the message of the day. Sorry for the rant. Let me know how this went. Peace.